All right, welcome. So, you're an entrepreneur. You've heard all the hype about AI, but you're probably wondering, where do I even start? Well, you are in exactly the right place. The whole point of this is to give you a super practical guide to start using AI in your business. Not next month, not next year, but today. Let's get into it.
First things first, we got to figure out where you're at on this whole AI journey. Think of it like a quick AI fitness test. So, on a scale of, say, 0 to 10, where 0 is I have literally never touched an AI tool, and 10 is, oh yeah, I use it every single day, what's your score? Go ahead, just think of a number.
Got it? Okay, cool. So, that number you're thinking of puts you into one of three camps. If you scored a 0 to 3, you're an explorer. You're curious, just starting to poke around. A 4 to 6, that makes you an apprentice. You've played with it, but maybe not consistently. And if you're a 7 to 10, you're a builder. You're already using AI, but you're looking for a smarter strategy. And you know what? It doesn't matter where you are, we've got you covered. Now, let's just get one thing straight right out of the gate. AI is not some scary, all-powerful robot from a sci-fi movie. It's not magic. It's just a tool, and honestly, a pretty simple one once you peel back the layers. Really, at its core, all AI is a prediction machine. That's it. It's just incredibly good at looking at huge mountains of data, finding the patterns, and then making a really good guess about what should come next. That's the whole secret. And this prediction engine really comes in two main flavors that you use every day. First, there's predictive AI. It recommends what you should do next. Think about Google Maps finding you a faster route, or Netflix knowing exactly what show you want to binge next. And then there's the new kid on the block, generative AI. This stuff actually creates brand new things, like ChatGPT writing an email for you. You're already surrounded by this. Okay, let's tackle the biggest myth, the one everyone's worried about, that AI is coming for our jobs. The truth? AI doesn't replace people. It replaces tedious tasks. It frees you up for the stuff that matters, creativity, strategy. Honestly, the real risk isn't being replaced by AI, it's being replaced by another entrepreneur who uses AI way better than you do. So, how should you actually think about it? Well, here's a perfect way. Think of AI as your own personal on-demand intern. It's ready to go 24/7, it can handle almost anything you throw at it, and it never, ever gets tired or asks for a coffee break. And what does this perfect intern do for your business? It really boils down to three key things. It saves you a ton of time by automating all that repetitive busy work. It cuts your costs by handling tasks you might have otherwise outsourced. And it helps you grow revenue by giving your marketing a massive boost. Okay, so you get the big picture. Now for the fun part. Let's actually build your starter toolkit. These are the tools you can literally open up and start using the second this is over. Look, there are a million tools out there, but you can ignore most of them. Just focus on these big five to start. ChatGPT is your go-to for pretty much any kind of writing. Claude is an absolute beast at handling long documents like reports or books. Gemini is amazing if you're already living in the Google world. Notebook LM lets you have a conversation with your own documents. It's wild. And Gamma will design an entire presentation for you in like 30 seconds. But listen, here is the absolute key. Mastering AI has very little to do with which fancy tool you pick. It has everything to do with what you ask it. The quality of what you get out is 100% dependent on the quality of what you put in. And that input, it's called a prompt. And writing a great prompt isn't some dark art. It follows a dead simple four-part formula. Number 1, give the AI a persona. Who do you want it to be? 2, give it a clear task. What should it do? 3, provide all the necessary context. What does it need to know? And 4, specify the format. How do you want the answer back? That's it. Persona, task, context, format. Let's just see how this plays out in real life. Act as a PR manager. Boom, that's your persona. Draft a press release. There's your task. Using quotes from the document I attached. That's the context. In a professional tone. And that's the format. See how clear that is? When you're this specific, you get amazing results back. Okay, so you have the tools, you have the prompting technique. Now let's put your new AI intern to work on some actual real-world business stuff. You can start delegating a crazy amount of work right away. Get it to draft your blog posts, your social media captions. Let it write your email marketing campaigns, your ad copy. You can even use it for internal stuff, like creating HR policies or the first draft of a contract. It can even build out a knowledge base to handle your most common customer service questions. But here Here's where it gets really, really powerful. Don't just use AI as a workhorse. Use it as a strategic sparring partner. Use it to pressure test your big ideas and to challenge your own assumptions. This is a total game changer. You can ask it to act like a skeptical investor and just poke holes in your business plan. You can tell it to pretend to be a confused customer to see if your website makes any sense. Or you can ask it to be your personal mentor and suggest ways to make your product even better. So look, this is about way more than just one-off tasks. The real victory, the big win, comes when you build a strategic plan to weave AI into the fabric of your entire business. So what does that path actually look like? Well, the founders who are really winning with AI, they tend to follow a three-step roadmap. First, they streamline their internal operations, automating all that annoying busy work. Second, they level up their customer support with AI agents. And third, they prototype new ideas and launch products way faster than the competition ever could. We have covered a lot of ground, from what AI even is to how to use it like a pro. But now it's your turn. Your new on-demand intern is officially clocked in. It's ready for its first assignment. So the only question left is, what is the very first task you're going to give it? Think about that, and then go make it happen.